Folks, it is Joe DeRosa from the Taste Buds Podcast. Please come see me live. I've got dates coming up in Philadelphia in March. I'll be at the South by Southwest Festival, also in March. I'm also going to be at the Creek and the Cave in May. And then I will be in Fort Myers at Comedy Fort in June. And then there's a bunch of other dates and stuff coming up. Go to joederosainfo.com so you can get all the information about links to ticket sales and showtimes and all that sort of thing. And then Joey Roses in NYC. Come out and see us. We're open many days a week. We're open for many hours in those days, and it's an awesome bar, social club hang, and we serve awesome sandwiches. So come see us. If you want the info and you're in town, joeyrosesnyc.com.
What's up, guys? Going to give you some tour dates here. Detroit and Pittsburgh, February 11th and 12th. We have second shows. They are almost sold out, but there's still some tickets left. Albany and DC, February 18th and February 19th. Still some tickets left to that Albany show. There's two shows. Madison and Chicago, February 26th and February 27th. I'll be at the Barrymore Theater and the Vic. Nashville with Chris DiStefano playing the Ryman on March 11th. The next day, I'll be in Chattanooga on March 12th. Rescheduled Burlington to May 13th. Also a rescheduled San Diego and Los Angeles. I will be in San Diego on May 25th and Los Angeles on May 22nd. And then the rescheduled Foxwoods is June 25th. Also announcing these very soon, so they're not on sale yet, but I want you to pay attention. New York City is coming. I will be playing New York City May 14th. Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Memphis, Louisville, Evansville, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Rochester, Syracuse, Knoxville, Greenville, Hampton Beach, and even more to be announced. If you heard your city, I will be announcing those very soon. Just be on the lookout. All right, guys, SalVulcanoComedy.com.
Buzz. They coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right.
Hey, Taste Buddies, welcome to Monday. Welcome to TASTE Buds. So good to be back with you, sweets.
Yes, we're recording on a Monday.
We are.
And the episode just dropped a couple hours ago.
It did.
And it's your third episode back, first food battle back, and the first time you got heated is today.
Yeah.
On the one that posted today, which is sushi versus nachos.
Yes.
And you get real heated in it. This will be next week, so we're like right up to speed.
Yeah, and good news this week, and then next week again, it's definitely food battle.
Two foods.
So I know the fans are excited, and actually, I'm excited. It helped us to drift. It helps us to drift away from it for a bit.
Yeah.
Then circle back.
Come
with
back.
Reinvigorated passion for food.
Yeah.
But yeah, nachos versus sushi got hot. And here's what's so funny, and it's just the way social media works, because it's social media and it's your followers are writing to you usually. But like these, I got creamed in the battle.
Yeah.
And then but then I go on today after the episode post, and everybody in my feed is like, I agree, Joe, sushi is king, all this stuff. And then you get this illusion that far more people agree with you than they do.
Correct.
Because it's your feed.
It's your feed, right?
You know?
Let's see if you got that, Pimple. You need help with anything? Okay, got it. I'm hot.
You're hot?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Just body temperature?
Yeah.
Why?
Got a sweatshirt on. Think about taking it off.
It looks like a thin sweatshirt.
It's heavy.
What's Kith? Nice.
What's Kith?
It's a brand, streetwear clothing brand.
That's a nice sweatshirt.
Thanks.
Yeah.
They charge you for it though. You pay for it.
What are you paying for a Kith?
No, I mean, I don't know. It all depends, but I don't know. Maybe it was like, I don't even know, like $150.
I find these days it's hard to find a sweatshirt that does not cost $100 anymore.
Is that right? Well,
Yeah.
You should be hitting up our merch store pretty soon then.
Yeah.
Because we have $50 hoodies for Taste Buds.
Uh-huh.
And for even, I'm even doing solo hoodies. I'm doing solo merch.
Solo merch.
Yeah. Actually, I just threw Pimp a shirt.
Yeah, you want it?
All right, let me show him. But it's our actually, and our web store is up, so I could show you it, like a version of it, like what it's going to look like and stuff. They're working on that.
Great.
Yeah, we're going to have about...
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
We're going to have about 5 or 6 pieces for Taste Buds.
Is our stuff going to be on this same shirt?
Yeah, we picked all different...
That's a beautiful
product. Downstairs there's 2 boxes. Boxes this big. They probably weigh about 40 pounds each.
Okay.
And they sent me a version of every single company's T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, everything to go through to pick the quality I like.
Okay.
And
I love this quality. I love it's got a
isn't
little
that
fade
great?
to it.
It's a faded
Beautiful.
heavyweight
You're
washed.
talking my language, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So this is I did
What brand is this? I might want to go buy some of these now.
I got them for you downstairs. I'll give you some.
Some blanks?
Yeah, I got blanks, babe.
Shut up.
Swear.
Shut up.
I had to. They said take what you like out of it, ship the rest back. So you could pillage it before you leave.
Buddy, we can't forget to do that because I'm in need of teas right now.
I'm your guy.
And when I see a perfect tea, I get very excited.
Yeah. Well, you should also take one of my new Sal Vulcano.
Okay. God bless.
God bless.
Yeah.
Streetwear tees.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I
Like
love
that
it.
shit?
That's great. I would wear that all day.
I got one for you.
All day, every day.
I got one for you. I got one for Pimp.
All right.
They're going to be online soon. I'm going to sell these at my live shows, but our store, 5 or 6 items. Hey Babe, 5 or 6 items, and my soul store, 5 or 6 items, all launching momentarily. There was manufacturing issues because of something called COVID. Pimp, here you go, babe.
You talking 19?
What?
You talking 19?
I know. It's 22.
I know.
It's 22. COVID-19 is like going into kindergarten.
Well, I saw somebody tweet it's junior year of COVID.
I think it's senior year.
I don't know.
It's senior year, dude. COVID-19 was freshman year. COVID-20 was sophomore. 21 is junior. COVID is graduating this year.
It's a scene.
Where are you guys going to go to college?
Probably somewhere in Florida or Texas.
Holy God, it's a scene. Yeah, I mean, it's, wow. We're in it. We're in the thick of it.
Will COVID-19 be gone by the end of 22?
It's never going to be gone. Is there a thing
you're supposed to do?
It's a stay-demic. What's it called? Endemic. It's an endemic. It'll never be gone, but will we be living normal life by then?
Tell me when to stop.
Will we be living normal life by the end of 2022? 8 ball. Stop.
Most likely.
Oh,
But still, most likely, it's not a great answer.
Yeah, 8 ball didn't want to commit.
Son of a 8 ball. Damn it. All right. It's good to see you. I'm having a terrible day today.
Get out of town. Why? You need to count your blessings more. Let's count some blessings.
Go ahead.
Let's count blessings.
Half the power in my apartment is out.
Okay, that's a blessing because
Since
it could all be
yesterday.
out. Half full,
yeah.
half full.
Okay, all right. That's a great point.
Is yours out?
Half the, my apartment. Half the
Oh, I thought you
power.
said half in the building.
No.
So half of your apartment is out?
No, half of the grid, the building got hit in a way where it, like, whatever the grids are set up, half of the building power is out.
Okay.
Meaning, like, just certain stuff in the build, certain outlets and certain things aren't working. So, like, the elevator doesn't work. Like, my refrigerator went out, my stove went out. But then, like, my living room light works, my TV can turn on.
Okay. Well, would you
That
rather
kind of
have
thing.
Would you rather have your television or your fridge?
I guess the television.
All right. Well, then things are coming up roses for you.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but I still lost whatever food was in there. I mean, I'm talking
that's
tubs. I got tubs of Jenny's ice cream and Ben and Jerry's non-dairy in there. I mean, they're just gone. We're talking $9-10 a pop of these things.
Here's what you do.
Yeah.
By the way, they hit me up for another 6. So we'll get
Who?
them delivering. Jenny.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They didn't hit me up.
No, they didn't.
Why not?
I don't know.
Wait, they told you they didn't hit me up?
No.
Then why are you laughing like you knew already?
You said they didn't hit me up.
They didn't. Why did I get hit?
They said,
Jenny, come on, Jenny.
Jenny, who can I turn to?
Jenny was the one that hit me first.
Jenny did hit you first.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Okay, yeah. They said to me, Jenny, want to help us set, I might have missed the date. I didn't. Want to help us set a world record for most people eating ice cream for breakfast. We want to set it on National Ice Cream Day, which is Saturday, February 5th. We got a new flavor, maple soaked pancakes.
Yeah, I saw this.
And because breakfast should be eaten in pajamas, limited edition lounge shirt. I should have had my assistant get back to this. We'd love to send over both, plus our ice cream for breakfast collection the week of 124. I missed it.
All right. Oh, we did miss it. All right.
Well, I just promoted them, so it's okay.
Oh, that looks amazing.
I
Look at that
did
thing.
good anyway.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Oh my God,
That looks
so.
incredible.
All right, so let's just count your blessings real quick. You have your health.
I think.
You have,
I'm not positive.
you have a
about
career?
that. Yeah, I got a yeah.
You have 2 careers.
I've
You have 3 careers.
3 careers.
You have 4 careers, actually. You have acting, podcasting, comedy, and you own a business.
Acting, I don't count. Acting is very rare.
You are on.
Although I have a big,
very rare. You are a recurring character on on one of the best shows on television.
and I have a big audition tomorrow
Ooh, what is it? Can we run the lines?
on the show. Not on this. We can't.
We can't.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't, you can't do. I had NDAs.
Oh, okay.
I'm auditioning tomorrow for that show, Flatbush Misdemeanors.
Oh, I love
I
that
don't
show.
know it.
Love that
Yeah,
show.
yeah. A lot of my friends are
Yeah,
on
Kevin Iso and
Yeah.
I forget who writes
it. Kareem
it.
Green's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
It's great. It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Flatbush. What is it called? Flatbush Incidental.
Misdemeanors.
Misdemeanors.
It's a Showtime show. So I'm
Yeah.
auditioning for that tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh my
What's-
God, you and that's perfect. Oh.
What's your role? What's your role?
Big surprise. He's an asshole.
You get there and they just change the sides and it just says as the credits say as himself.
Exactly. Yeah, I show up to set. They're like, "We don't need you to go to costume. This is you're ready."
What do you need to rant on somebody? You need to rant? Or
No,
what do you-
I can't say anything more than that. It's funny.
But can't you though?
No, I can't. I don't want to ruin it. But
Ruin the.
well, I can't, if I don't want to ruin my chances. I still got They didn't hand
You
me a
audition
part.
tomorrow. This doesn't come out for a week.
I shouldn't. It's
All right.
you know. I yeah. There's a respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know your lines yet?
No.
What do? You sit home and you read them over and over and you make choices?
I make choices.
Take us through it.
I make choices. I looked at this part and I said, I know.
Do you have to
who I'm
watch the show?
I said, I know who I'm channeling to do this.
Ooh, you channel?
Yeah, I'm going to channel.
Who do you channel?
I'm not going to say.
Can you channel people? How do you
can
channel people?
I channel.
How do you channel?
Intention. What's that person's intention?
Whose intention? Your character?
Who you're channeling, yeah.
Wait. You would choose a person you know to channel for a role for a. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So how do you channel people? Can you channel me?
Like if I channeled you, right?
You could channel me?
If I were to channel you,
You hearing this? I'm on the edge of my seat
like
right
if
now.
I read a part, if I read a part, right? If I read a part that I was going to audition for,
Yeah.
and it was a guy that and it said like, nervous energy, whatever. And I tried to channel you, the thing I would take away from you, and I go, if I thought it related to you, right? I would go, okay, this guy is Sal. Anything you throw at him, he needs to analyze it and consider it. So that's what's going on behind everything that he is saying to you right now.
Okay.
Anything that is getting tossed at him in the scene, he's digesting it, he's computing it, he's whatever. That's what I mean by like, so sometimes you can see a thing and you go, oh, I get it. He's like a guy like this. And in this particular thing, there was a guy I knew and I was like, I think I get it.
Oh, you know an
Let's
asshole.
see if I get it. Well, I know a lot of assholes,
Yeah.
but this was a specific kind of asshole. But do you know what I mean? Like if you were going to channel me,
Yeah.
you'd say he's always pissed off about something.
Yeah, but how do
or,
I channel you in the scene? Like let's say I gotta do me a favor, just tuck this in. Channel me. Channel me on the other end there and tuck it in all the way. Please, I can't. You understand? Move your body. Let's do this, please.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Because I have OCD and it won't go away, Joe.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Please, just tuck it in, please.
As the one between us
Just tuck it in.
that makes far less money, I'm going to buy you a new couch. You got to get past this couch.
Everything's
this
good.
is absurd
Everything's
over
Gucci.
here.
Everything's Gucci. Just no. You understand how to do it, Joe? Just look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Just take it like this, and
Yeah,
then get in there, and then I go all the way, babe, all the way,
But why do you want to live like this?
all the way, all the way. There it is,
Why do you want to live like this?
as intended.
It's almost like you enjoy the chaos of this, that you don't want to get it out of your
I
life.
hate it. I actually really hate it. Actually, every time that we record it, me, you, Chris, whatever, my OCD is off the charts lately.
But there's a psychological study or studies that have been done about people, for instance, that watch like news that makes them angry
yeah,
or frightens them.
yeah.
And they'll see that people will continue to watch it because they become addicted to
I don't want to be addicted
that reaction.
to this. I hate it.
They
My
don't
skin
think-
crawls.
That's how they feel. They don't think they want to be addicted to it, but they're addicted to it.
I'm not addicted to the Velcro pieces of my couch.
But in a way you are, because you have not replaced the couch.
The couch is a substantial amount of money. It weighs a lot.
I'm not
it was
saying-
moved in here 5 years ago.
Right.
I'm not looking to replace the couch because, a couple times a month you sit there and I hear the Velcro come out.
I mean, listen, it's a nice little couch.
The couch also does heavy lifting. When the podcast is not around, people sleep on this couch. It folds out into a Tempur-Pedic queen full-size mattress.
All right. Wow. I can understand how you might not want to get rid of that. Maybe you just cut these things off then. Why do you need them to Velcro
I'm going to
underneath?
start cutting the cloth of the couch now? No.
I just think there's a better way to live than you have to tuck this thing all the time.
Maybe I'll write a stern letter to the manufacturer.
I mean, this is no way. Listen, anyway, back to channeling.
The Super Bowl is coming up this week.
No, wait, we didn't finish channeling.
Okay, please channel me.
No, I'm not channeling you. You're channeling me.
Back to channeling. Okay. How do I channel you? So I'm going to read something and I say, I could see. So let me ask you a question though. When you go into audition, and I only recently found this out, not really.
Let's put it this way. Oh, sorry.
They're sometimes they're looking for something specific. Sometimes they don't know what they're looking for, right?
Yeah.
And if you come in and you do it a certain way, they're like, oh, that's good. That's good. We didn't think of it that way. Or I like that and I like that. They're two completely different takes. Which one do we want more? How often do they actually are they actually like, I know exactly what I want here? And they're like, you're doing something that's not it.
Whatever they're looking for, I do the opposite because I don't book it. So I don't know what direction they're usually moving in.
Well, how did you get on Better Call Saul?
I auditioned and I got it. I've gotten a few things.
But why
But
did you
people
get
are
it?
always like, oh, you're on Better Call Saul. You must get so much acting work. No, it's not,
Right.
It's not like that. That's like saying like, oh, you opened for Burr at Madison Square Garden. That must have led to so much stand-up work. It's
Right.
Madison. No, it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything.
It's a nice experience.
Right.
I'm grateful for it,
Right.
for these experiences. But anyway, it's always just starting over from zero unless you're, it's like anything else. The more you do it, the more,
Right.
But
Do you get nervous on the auditions?
no, not at all.
Not at all.
No, because there are no stakes.
What do you slate?
If I never acted ever again, it would not
Didn't care,
impact
won't
me
care.
in any way.
Slate to me right now.
I would like to. I'd be sad, but I mean, that's about it. What's that?
Do you say I'm Joe DeRosa?
Joe DeRosa, 6'2". Zach Friedman is my manager. Thank you. That kind of thing.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
And do you ever do it and you go, can I take that again? Do you ever do that?
Yeah, all the time.
You ask.
I'll stop sometimes and I'll go, let's start over. I feel like it's not in the right groove. Like, what do you? Yeah, what?
They don't mind?
I don't give a shit if they do mind.
Well, you say you don't. Okay, so herein may lie the problem. You're going in not giving a shit whatsoever and ordering them around when they have to stop down and start over.
I'm not ordering. No, they're no.
Are they cool like that?
A good casting
I'd be
director
nervous.
is. No, a cool casting director will be like, yeah, okay, sure. What are you thinking?
I've done a lot of self-tapes for auditions, but when I go in for auditions, like it depends on what my schedule is. Sometimes when I have a lax schedule, I'll tell my agents, hey, get me some auditions and I'll go and audition. I've auditioned for a bunch of shit. I don't remember if I got anything though.
But you've gotten stuff just because, which is great.
Just because is a fun one.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time I went in to audition for the Irishman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, it was 3 lines, right?
Who cares?
But I went in and it was really simple, but I think I was still somehow underprepared because I went in and it was Martin Scorsese's, this woman he uses to cast everything. Did I tell you this story?
No.
And, it takes place, I guess, in the 60s or whatever it is, right? So I slicked my hair a certain way, went a little extra. I went in, spoke to her a little bit, and in the scene, Robert De Niro threatens me and I piss my pants. I'm like a low-level bookie or whatever the hell.
Okay.
And
Scene didn't make the movie.
it did not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so I did it and sorry. I get in there and she starts talking to me. It's 2 ladies and she's like, oh, hey. And I'm like, hey. And she's like, I was like, how did I get, because my agent didn't get me the audition. And she told me a friend of mine recommended me. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And we start talking and she's like, oh, we're talking for like 3-4 minutes. And I was like, I actually pissed my pants on camera before because on the show I did.
Oh, wow.
And so she's like, oh, how? And I tell her a little about it. And then all of a sudden she's talking to me, Sal. And then she just goes, tell me what to do. And she just jumps into the to the script. And I just was like,
That's
great. I answered her and I was like, wait, like, why wouldn't you just give me she didn't give me a heads up. She did fluster me.
Yeah.
She did. And then we took it over again, and I was so flustered I didn't do it the way that I wanted to do it a little bit. And that was really the end of that.
Was that her testing your improv?
I can improvise. Like she just went from talking to me, and then she just launched right into the lines, and I was a little confused.
Wow.
If anything, she befuddled me. And then I just didn't recover from it, and I just walked out like I didn't get that.
I think that's great. I think good I do. I think no. Not that you didn't get it. That she works like that.
Yeah.
I think good casting directors are as rare as good anything. Like I think I've auditioned for a million things in my life, and you can tell when they don't care, when they're not invested. But when a good casting director is there, they might try a technique like that.
Yeah.
They give you different angles to see if you know how to take direction.
Okay.
They like when you go in and they have you read it and go thanks, and you're just like, oh, this is like a cattle call, basically. Like you're just you're waiting for the guy to jump out that just goes, okay, we don't have to do anything.
I auditioned for The Big Sick, Kumail's movie that won some. I think it might have won a screenwriting or nominated. Yeah. For Kurt's.
Oh wow.
Who was the best friend who I think had the role all along.
Right.
And I was like, why am I doing this? When I saw Kurt got it, I was like, I was never going to beat Kurt for it.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. Yeah, well, they're really good friends in real life.
Right.
Yeah. But wait, back to channeling.
Sandler? Okay, channeling.
This is
I auditioned for Sandler.
Oh,
yeah?
wow.
How'd it go?
Well, this is when I thought I was going to get it. I swear I talked about this on the pod. Maybe it was A-Babe. But it was like a movie he did like 3-4 years ago on Netflix with Chris Rock about two families. It was not one that was too popular after all. But Sandler's the man. Like every time I've seen him or gotten to talk to him or grab a bite or something one time, he's always just the most coolest, down to earth.
He's a really nice guy.
Like the nicest guy ever.
The week of.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
So you haven't never even heard of it, right?
No, I remember hearing about it. It was about like their daughter and son are getting married or something.
Anyway, Sandler's the man, the coolest guy ever. We were in Nashville on the same comedy festival. I went to go see his show, and he was performing with Swartzen, who I'm friends with, Spade, who I know, and Rob
Schneider.
And so I'm backstage. Actually, Ralphie was back there. Miss Ralphie.
May?
Yeah. But anyway, so we're all hanging out, and then Sandler's like, oh, let's go out to eat or whatever. So I was like, let's go. They had a place stay open for him. So we went in. We were the only like couple of tables there. All of his people all the guys from the movies that he puts in, all of them, it's just so cool. They were all there. We're hanging out. Sandler goes, oh, you should be in the movie I'm doing right now. He says, and I go, I got to be honest. I said, you're going to have to sell me. And I said, we'd love to be in it. Like the guys too. We would love to be in it.
Yeah.
So he goes, all right, cool. And he goes, yeah, I'll do a role or whatever. I was like, cool. The next day, our agencies got the scripts, and it asked for us to audition, which I just thought we were going to I thought he was just going to throw me a line or whatever. And so it was, I think my take on it was it had to be a formality. Like maybe he had to get us through that process.
Right.
Although he's Sandler, so maybe not. But he wouldn't have said it if he didn't mean it. And the next day, boom, we had the scripts. But it was all for a role in the movie that was a little bit more substantial that I didn't think that fit me at all. Right. And all four of us read for the same role.
Did anybody get it?
No.
Wow.
Never heard from him again.
Wow.
So I thought that was odd.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you get pranked more than you know.
You think it was
starting to see a pattern in your stories. The cop who didn't help you with the car accident.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The pilot, yeah. Infectious disease.
But
we didn't get it, and I was like, that feels weird to me that he didn't just like give us. Well, I'm not owed anything, but the way he said it was like, be in the movie or whatever. And I thought, look, you guys are capable of a little cameo, And then I read for this part, and by the way, I watched the movie, and the part I read for, I would have never fit that bill. So
who
just
played it in the movie?
I don't remember, but it was like his brother-in-law or something.
You could be Ryan Gosling in the movie.
No, it was just not us at all. I don't know.
Listen.
I told you I may have a cameo in the Clerks 3.
Yes. That's very
excited about that.
Yeah, but you should stop spilling all these beans on air. Like people.
Well, the 3 auditions were in the past, and I didn't get them.
Yeah, I know.
The movies are out.
But your Clerks 3, that would have been a nice little surprise. Kevin Smith might have wanted to Easter egg it.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I was gonna post. I took a picture with him on set. I was gonna post that. It was 6 months ago.
Well, I don't know.
All right, well,
I would have loved to.
Forget what I said.
I would have loved.
I'm not in Clerks 3.
To have been in Clerks 3.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have been in Clerks 3.
I mean, I have a couple of lines. It's nothing.
No, I know, but still, like come on, man. That's like.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like to be in that universe. Like
yes.
I could just say I'm part of the universe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
We got a battle to do, but
no, I know, but I just want to finish the damn thought about channeling.
Please.
Folks, whether it's saving money and spending less, getting organized or losing weight, or, just thinking of whatever worthwhile goals that you're trying to set for yourself for this brand new year of 2022, at the top of many people's lists is learning a new language.
That's right.
That's where Babbel comes in. We love Babbel, a language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscriptions. These lessons take about 15 minutes. It's a perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI for lesson plans. That's very impersonal. But Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts. The teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. I'm
It's
a
not
sucker
how,
for science.
yeah, me too. It's not how you used to learn in school.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
do this like it's fun learning.
Yeah.
14 different languages, which we always talk about, including all the hits: German, Italian, French, Spanish, etc. They have a speech recognition technology that also helps you with your pronunciation. So not just learning the context, but the pronunciation.
I think that's one of the best features, honestly.
Well, also, in addition to the lessons, through Babbel, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. So there's a host of things. It comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you're going to get an additional 3 months free. That's 6 months for the price of 3. Just go to Babbel.com and use our promo code TasteBuds. That's BABBEL.com. Code TasteBuds. Babbel. Language for life.
Folks, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and, we've talked about them.
BETTER. Help.
Oh! Let's do it again.
Yeah. BETTER. Help. Wow, look at that. We adopted our chant, and we gave it right. This is copywritten, but we gave it right to BetterHelp.
We love BetterHelp because they're helping people that are having things interfering with their happiness or preventing people from achieving their goals or whatever it is. We all have this. I fight depression and anxiety. I go through it. I get seasonal depression. I actually I get post New Year's Day depression because I feel like the holiday season is over and it's a long
I'm get depressed on my birthday. I get depressed. I get depressed every day.
So,
okay, what is it? What is it? BetterHelp. In case you don't watch this podcast or you don't watch any podcast and you don't know, it's professional counseling. It's done online. It's secure. They match you with someone that suits your needs. You can get in touch with them within 48 hours from initially starting. You can message them anytime. They have experts from all fields, and since you're doing it online, you're getting access to people you might not have access to locally, okay?
And this is the thing. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. This is professional counseling. I say it all the time. The daunting nature of getting into counseling often prevents people from getting the help that they need or want, and BetterHelp is helping get rid of that laborious process.
They've had over 1 million people take charge of their mental health and try it out.
Anyway, visit BetterHelp.com/tastebuds. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join over the 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Special offer for Taste Buds listeners. Get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/tastebuds. That's BETTER. Help.
Please, let's flip right back. Let's flip the
And
channel.
I feel like I'm putting
Let's flip
too fine a point on it.
Okay.
I'm making it sound bigger than it is.
Okay.
Maybe channeling is not the right word. But my point is
Who
this.
taught you how to channel?
Let's not get any more
I thought
sidetracked.
you wanted to get back to channeling.
I am, but you asked me how. What did I mean? How did it work?
Yeah.
What I was going to say is to say you had a line in a script. Say my line was, well, because we all know how you are, and you said, "What's that supposed to mean?" That was your line.
Okay.
Right now,
My line, meaning your line.
you. No, you.
Oh, okay. My line.
That's the line.
Okay.
But you're channeling a guy like me.
Oh, okay. So tell me if I do it right. What's my line?
What's that supposed to
Okay,
mean?
so what do you say?
Well, we all know how you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
See what I mean? There you go.
That was you.
That's what I'm saying. You did it like a guy like, what I would do. I'm gonna, and then take it very personally.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know? But then a guy like, I'm trying to think of,
Like I would have been like, what's the line before it?
okay, I'll do you now. I'll tell you. Ready?
And what do I say?
We all know how you are.
Oh, we all know how you are.
What's that supposed to mean? That's how you would do it.
Oh, wow.
I think.
And you don't know what they want going in.
No, so you just do your best.
Ah.
But you know what I mean? Like, so
Did you see
a
the
thing
new
and you
season
go,
of Curb?
yeah,
You seen the new season of Curb?
Yeah.
They cast that young Latina girl.
yeah, she's amazing.
And she misread every line for
She's
the whole
amazing.
season. How funny was
It
she?
was so great seeing Radinsky in it too.
Yes.
That was very fun. Yes, Queen. Yes.
Shout out, John.
Shout outs to John.
Rudnitz.
Shout out to Elon Gold. It was good seeing Elon in there too. He
Which
played
one
the
was
head
he?
of Hulu.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that kept
I don't know him, but yeah, for sure.
Using all the Jewish words all the time.
Yeah.
That was really funny. Anyway,
Super Bowl is coming up this week, and you got the Rams and you got the Bengals. And Super Bowl Sunday's craziest food facts: 1.25 billion chicken wings are eaten. Wow, that's almost one for every 6.5 people on the planet.
that's a lot.
12.5 million pounds of bacon.
That seems crazy.
11.2 million pounds of potato chips.
That seems insane.
10 million pounds of ribs. 8.2 million pounds of tortilla chips. 2.8 million pounds of popcorn. 3 million pounds of nuts. How do they get these metrics?
It seems it
Are
can't.
they just are they getting like the the amount of sales, dividing it by the average price per bag, and then looking at the weight of the bag and then doing a multiplier?
For instance, pizza is the top snack for Super Bowl, and the way they calculate that is the enormous number of delivery orders on this particular Sunday. So I guess they go by stats like that. They look for upticks in sales, right?
I mean, yeah, but that's pretty specific, like 12 million pounds of bacon.
No, I agree.
One out of every 7 people order in on Super Bowl Sunday, and the majority of those orders include at least one sausage pizza.
I'll tell you this.
Sausage is the third most popular pizza topping overall.
I'll tell you this right now, before we get into the battle.
Place.
If I went to a Super Bowl party and they were serving pizza, I'd be pissed. That's
You're wrong. Pizza.
I'm
pizza.
not. Let me.
You mean only pizza?
No. If
You'd
it
be
was,
pissed if pizza was one of the things they were serving?
No. I mean, if pizza was the main focus of the food at the Super Bowl party,
Like chips, pretzels, blah, blah, blah.
Pizza.
Pizza.
I'd
not,
be pissed.
Not wings, not
exactly, dude. You go to a Super Bowl party. I want to see some.
Well,
subs.
the last few Super Bowl parties, yeah, I didn't have pizza. You're right.
Yeah, it's pizza is a get together, and it's a great get together food. But Super Bowl party to me at a house is something a little more special. I want to see, I want cheeses out. I want some sliced meats. I want some subs, some wings, some different things.
Maybe
and
a
some of the things,
chili, maybe.
yeah, maybe a chili,
Potato skins, maybe pigs in a blanket.
maybe pigs in a blanket, which is our battle today.
Whoop, whoop.
All right,
We're doing a Super Bowl themed battle.
yes,
Pigs in a blanket, which is a cocktail weenie, if you didn't know that, versus loaded potato skins.
yeah, cheese, bacon, sometimes a sour cream.
Chives, baby.
That's your potato.
Slice
skin.
those chives up, though.
I don't ever usually have chives on mine, but sure, I don't care if you want to.
All right.
All right, you ready?
With the skins on still,
Well, that's why they're called potato
All right,
skins.
here we
Sal.
go. By the way, this is one of the first pieces of merch that is available, this shirt.
No matter what happens, I love you. No matter what happens, I love you. No matter what happens, I love you. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Time to BATTLE buds. People, by the way, are coming up to me in public and doing that chant in my face.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
How was Buffalo, by the way?
The shows were good. It was 7 degrees, and there was snow on the ground, but the staff was nice. Thank you, Helium Buffalo. Thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to all the taste buddies that came out.
Did you meet any taste buddies?
Oh, yeah. Met some taste buddies. Had a fun time.
Did they yell anything out at you on stage, or was
Yes.
it about taste buds?
Yeah.
Well, tell.
One of the darker shows, I said,
one of the darker.
Oh no.
I said, I don't know if I have a podcast, and then a bunch of people cheered, and they were like, taste buds, and they're like, and I was like, yeah, I don't talk about any of that stuff. And then I told a particularly dark joke that I don't want to get into right now because we try to keep the show clean.
Okay.
But it was dark, and after it, I said,
I probably know the joke.
I said, Sal doesn't do this kind of material.
That's funny.
He's got a friendlier show, but I didn't mean that as an insult. I just meant like
This is gold.
we're cut.
No
for
one
different-
wants to be eating Di Stefano in a blanket at a party. This one wins it already.
But it was just funny because I was like, I went farther and I said, I worry sometimes that like the Taste Buds fans come to the show and they think I'm going to be doing like an hour about like cookies
I
or
think
something.
they should probably get a glimpse of who you are.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I don't go talk about cookies either.
No, I know, but you still have a bubbly demeanor on stage. Because
I'm
you're a
not doom and
bubbly guy.
gloom. I'm not doom and gloom.
No, but I'm a doom and gloom guy that's coming in and doing a bubblier podcast.
Right.
You're a bubbly guy that does a bubblier podcast. See what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, if like let's put it this way, when I was doing a news podcast and people came to the show, there was not a point of worry in my head that people weren't getting what they thought they were going to be getting. You know, but I also know somebody told me on Twitter yesterday that 98% of the audience despises me. It's always nice when the fans write in.
98? That can't be right.
Well, of course,
by the way,
it's not right.
Our boy hit us up with the new stats. He says apparently if a new season started, you saw these stats?
Yeah.
If a new season started when we said it was going to end, like the 52, right? You saw that? Mm-hmm. Okay, if we finished it at 52 episodes, I was 29, 24, and 1. You were 24, 29, and 1. Mm-hmm. The one tie being egg salad versus tuna salad. Let's do a little recap. Egg salad versus tuna salad. The closest battles ever were Fruit Loops versus Cocoa Pebbles, lobster roll versus crab cake, s'mores versus Rice Krispie treats, Tootsie Pop versus Blow Pop.
You picked a great time to do this. Right after we launch into the
all right, you're right.
The battle.
All right, all I'm saying is you lost the first season.
Just what momentum.
And the current new stats.
What a great recap.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. What are you doing, man? You losing your shit over there.
The new stats you have to, starting at episode 60, I'm 2-0. You're 0-2.
Okay.
So what do we get to do
I
to
wanted
Joe?
to
what
mean
happens
something.
to Joe for
I
this
wanted to
season?
mean something.
It's not the time to discuss it right now. Why don't we talk about merch while we're here? What do you think? I think we should change that one T-shirt.
Okay, the merch is going to be...
I'm joking.
I know.
I'm joking.
I
Stop.
know, but I'm going to take the joke further, and I'm going to discuss it.
Don't. Let's battle.
It's like two classic starter caps. One says BATTLE, Buds. And the other one says the Goddamn and Girl Scouts. We have one shirt that says, no matter what happens, I love you. The words make up a heart. And in the middle it says NMHILY.
The initials.
We have one with me and you as like almost like NBA Jam characters, like those old NBA big head shirts, the cartoons, and we're in like Knicks uniforms.
Yep.
We have one that is like those spray painted like hip hop / like boardwalk beach shirts where they spray paint and it says they come into the mic, taste buds. We have that coming out. We have shoelaces that say no matter what happens, I love you coming out. Mm-hmm. I think we got some stickers coming out.
Mm-hmm. And a sweatshirt.
And so on and so forth. And the sweatshirt, that's the sweatshirt that says they come into the mic and it's in spray painted.
Great.
Old school hip hop vibes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
All right. So there we go.
All right. Folks.
Pigs in a blanket.
I'm pigs in a blanket.
I know.
Obviously.
Yeah, I know.
Right? And you pick potato skins. What just a dumb choice. Just what a dumb choice.
I don't think
Who gets excited? Here's why potato skins suck. And I do like them, but here's why they suck. 9 times out of 10 with a potato skin, you get excited. You're like, look at that cheesy potato with bacon bits. And then you bite into it, and it is way too much potato on top of that skin. The cheese is getting dry. The flavor of the bacon and everything gets lost to the amount of potato.
Disagree completely.
And it ends up just being something that you have to dunk repeatedly into sour cream to be able to choke it down. It's a half a potato.
I think they pack a wallop. I think they're nice and substantial for an hors d'oeuvre or a cocktail treat. I think they're not as common as pigs in a blanket. There's certainly more, if you can even call it upscale, than pigs in a blanket. Pigs in a blanket is the Baltic Avenue of the hors d'oeuvre. No, it is the Baltic Mediterranean. It is as soon as you pass go, you're getting served.
Buddy, it's the park
cocktail
place.
weenies.
You go to your high-end functions.
Joe.
You go to your high-end functions.
You're going to make a fool out of yourself immediately? You're going to say that pigs in a blanket is Park Place?
You go to your
You're
high-end.
saying it's the 2 before go, not the 2
You
after
go to
go?
You go to a high-end Hollywood party. I promise you 2 things you will see on those hors d'oeuvre trays: pigs in a blanket, mini crab cakes. They are the staples.
A high-end Hollywood party? Who the fuck are you?
Like if you go to like an
We're
Emmys,
talking, first of all,
like an Emmys party.
Okay, right. Because
Yeah.
that's what they're gonna relate to, guys. You all know the pigs in a blanket
just saying-
are the number one thing served at the Emmy party.
I'm just saying they're not low rent.
First of all, we're talking Super Bowl snack, okay? And
Oh,
I
we're
think
talking all
more than
snack.
anything, a potato skin is more Super Bowl snack than a cocktail weenie.
Dude.
It's a cocktail weenie meant for a cocktail party.
Cocktail is in the name. Cocktail winning. You're saying it's a low rent snack.
Cocktail party.
Cocktail party. That is
No,
Park Place, baby. That is not Baltic.
It's you get cocktail weenie one of two ways. It's a passed hors d'oeuvre, which, by the way, if you're passing that hors d'oeuvre, we're nowhere fancy. Number two, you get it just a sack of about 1,000 of them piled in a pyramid, getting cold on the table.
Hold on a second. What do you mean it's a passed hors d'oeuvre? What's that mean?
It's passed. Someone walks around with it.
All hors d'oeuvres are passed.
Not necessarily.
Also, plenty of people put cocktail weenies out on a big platter with a mustard dipping
that was the
thing.
second thing I just said.
Yeah.
I just decided not to listen to
So
it.
how are you? What's the difference between that and potato skins being out on a tray?
I wasn't arguing them being out of the tray.
Well,
I'm just saying that
you said a passed hors d'oeuvre cannot be Park Place. Well, then what hors d'oeuvre is Park Place?
I didn't say a passed hors d'oeuvre cannot be Park
What did you
Place.
just say?
I just said that a cocktail weenie is not Park Place.
Then what is Park Place of the hors d'oeuvre family?
Oh, the hors d'oeuvre family?
Party hors
Jesus,
d'oeuvres.
got to be like a...
Party hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, it's got to be up there. It's got to be like a shrimp cocktail, a pate.
You
maybe,
son of a
maybe
bitch.
what do you call that shit? Caviar. A passed hors d'oeuvre on Broadway? You're comparing caviar to cocktail
All right,
weenie?
but you think somehow potato skins are higher up?
Listen to me right now. Cocktail weenie right now, for me, cocktail weenie, $250. I'm putting a hotel on it. $250. You want to put a hotel on
75 on a-
caviar? You got to
Okay, fine.
you got to raise
I'll give you that.
$22,500.
I got news for you. Potato skins are lower than the hot dog.
No, they're not.
1,000%.
Potato skins that you're getting up there. Potato skins is at New York Avenue.
Oh, Sal,
Charles.
you're so
Yes.
insane
No, I'm
right
not.
now. Nothing on New York Avenue comes in a frozen box with TGI Fridays written on it. Nothing.
Yes, it does.
Nothing.
I think you start getting rid of frozen foods when you pass free park. No, when you pass... Go to jail. Go directly to jail. When you pass the cop, then you start breaking out of the frozen foods.
There's your fancy potato skins.
That's just because TGI Fridays sells it frozen. I mean, people sell friggin' lobster frozen.
Pim,
What does it matter?
That is the leading brand of frozen potato skins in the supermarket. It's the one I always see everywhere. I want you to pull up the leading brand of pigs in a blanket, and let's just see where the class comes in. The frozen kind.
But Joe, you can't possibly be sitting here trying to argue class for a cocktail weenie.
I'll argue it all day.
First of all, the cocktail
Hebrew
weenie...
Nash. I'm already past
The
you.
cocktail weenie is good, but it's... I like that you can pop them in your mouth. I like that there's a pastry wrapping instead of like a breading wrapping. I like the pastry wrapping. It's a great combination, okay? A lot of times they're either underdone or overdone, and a lot of times they're cold if you don't get them as soon as they come out. And one cold...
unlike those potato skins that that stay piping hot.
But a cocktail weenie is just... All you're eating is a hot dog over and over and over and over
In
and
a
over.
pastry, that's like saying with peanut butter and jelly, all you're eating is peanut butter and jelly.
But
No, it's the combination of factors that becomes incredible.
A cocktail weenie also has no depth.
What?
A potato skin is taking you on a ride.
Oh,
okay.
stop
Think about your palate and what a potato skin is hitting on. You're hitting on some crispy bacon.
Mm-hmm.
You're hitting on a really nice melted cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You're hitting on a nice browned potato with a great crispy skin underneath.
Yeah.
A dollop of sour cream for a little texture and a little cold with the heat.
Originally-
and then some nice fresh chives.
Yeah, originally
You're taking
invented-
2 or 3 bites.
Originally invented as a way to turn a potato peel into a profitable meal, they took garbage and figured out a way to make it edible. And one of 3 restaurant chains is credited as inventing it. TGI Fridays is one of the chains. You animal.
I don't care
You're
where it
a
came
pig
from.
in a blanket.
If I never found out where it came from, I wouldn't change my mind about what I feel about it. I don't care that it comes
Dude,
from there. So
me
what?
tell you
You
something.
could do anything.
So-
I could challenge a Michelin star chef to make me their version of a potato skin. It doesn't matter.
I promise you, and we can even try Googling it. If you went to a fancy chef or celebrity chef, a Michelin chef, whatever you want to call it, right? But an astute chef, and you said, what would you prefer to make me? A gourmet pig in a blanket or a gourmet potato skin? They will pick pig in blanket. Why? Because it involves creating a flaky pastry.
How could he say
it
that?
involves creating a great sausage of some kind that is a great flavor
You don't think
to
they
it.
could do the same thing with a potato skin?
What could you do, Sal? It's cheese, bacon,
put
and potato.
You could put
That's what it is.
a pig in a blanket is a fucking hot dog.
Or a sausage.
Okay, but how is that any different? You could put a pancetta on there. You could
Bacon is bacon,
a different
babe.
type of cheese.
Bacon is bacon. Let's just leave it there. Bacon is bacon.
A hot dog is a hot dog. Bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That shit all is all
You
the
could
extra
put-
parts of all
you
the
could
animals
put a
getting
mini,
put into a
You
sausage
could put a
link.
mini sweet Italian sausage. You could put a hot spicy sausage.
pig in a blanket is
you could
not
put,
that.
There
You're talking
are
about a
no.
Michelin chef redoing it.
That's what I just
Buddy,
said.
Buddy.
That's what I just said.
Let's be honest. You can go,
That's
to,
what I
you
just
can go
said.
to a restaurant and get a potato skin. You're buying pigs in a blanket out of a sack of frozen pigs in a blanket. When you go to anywhere and they're serving pigs in a blanket, you think they are cooking,
Dude,
this,
there is
weenies this big,
nothing,
thousands of them, and then wrapping them in the
There is
pastry?
nothing more exciting than when you go into a party and you see that platter of pigs in a blanket.
How many can you?
It's
how
so
many can you-
exciting.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is that what gets
and
you
I'll
the
tell
most
you this
excited
too,
at a
Sal.
party?
I'll tell you this.
HELLO, fresh.
Hello. Hello, Fresh.
HELLO, fresh.
Doesn't work as good.
It works. Boy, we love HelloFresh, baby.
I love
HelloFresh is a food delivery service, pre-portioned ingredients, seasonal recipes delivered to your door. You don't have to go to the grocery store. You save money. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. It's cooking. It makes cooking easy, fun, and affordable. We tout it all the time on this podcast. They deliver pre-portioned ingredients to your door. Farm fresh produce. It arrives within a week. They have a fit and wholesome recipe section for satisfying with nutritious meals. You can feel good with about 6 recipes per week to choose from, including low-calorie and low-carb conscious options. You can customize your dishes. What's that, baby? You're going to say?
I was. What I like about HelloFresh is, and you know, this relates to a lot of the stuff we're talking about who sponsor us, products and whatnot. It's a seasonal thing, this lifestyle, whatever. And a lot of people get seasonal depression, especially if you live in a cold area. And if you live in a cold area and you're not feeling so motivated, your tendency is to start to eat unhealthy. You start to eat.
According to that, I live in Alaska.
Folks. But you start to overdo it with the comfort foods.
Yeah.
And one of the things I like about HelloFresh is they're saying, look, man, we're going to get you the same level of deliciousness, the same enjoyment out of the meal, the same amount of time as any of those meals you might want to indulge in, except it's going to be fit and healthy and decent for you. That's an amazing thing for them to offer that with this convenience.
I believe this might be something new too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they do a new thing called Hello Custom, and you could swap out one protein for another or upgrade it, so you could add more protein to a veggie meal. So more choices, more variety that you can tailor to you. Also, there are 20-minute and 30-minute recipes.
Great.
So you can make that whole meal tonight in 20 minutes if you want.
HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the same quality. How good is that? And you can save on average over $65 per month when you order HelloFresh instead of grocery shopping.
Get me to the bottom of that, Pimpy.
I love it.
Okay.
Let's
Go to HelloFresh.com/tastebuds16, that's 16, the number, and use code tastebuds16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Best offer in the biz. That's HelloFresh.com/tastebuds16. Use code TasteBuds16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit.
That's right. We're in 2022. Things are finally starting to settle a bit. We're getting our footing in the year. I am a new business owner. This podcast in and of itself is a new business in theory, right? This channel on YouTube is a new business. And business, I will say, is off to a good start so far, and we appreciate
business
everybody.
Business is booming, online shopping especially, and that's where ShipStation comes in.
Because they're a company that are going to help you get your business off to a good start and maintain at that level. Here's the thing.
If you are shipping, it's a one-stop shop. It
Yeah,
handles
exactly.
all the shipping needs. It's quick, it's affordable, completely painless. They are already trusted by over 100,000 e-commerce sellers. Keep track of your orders from any sales channel. Find the best shipping carrier with the best deeply discounted rates. Automate any shipping task with just a few clicks.
What I love the most about ShipStation is that the hardest part of starting any sort of business is the little stuff that falls through the cracks. And one of the things that can easily fall through the cracks on you is not paying attention to what your output and spending is with things that seem irrelevant or not expensive in one fell swoop, right? Shipping is not a big buy all at once. It's money that adds up in smaller increments. And then also not getting to the post office, for
That's the
instance,
big one for me.
because you don't have
Automating
the
everything
time
from
or whatever.
home. Yeah, that's crazy.
So the fact that they're letting you not only find the best prices, but also let you do this from home, it's just you're saving time, you're saving money, and you're saving sanity. Make shipping the easiest part of having an online store. You have bigger ideas to think about. So here's what we want you to do. You're going to ship more in less time with ShipStation. We want you to use our offer code TasteBuds to get a free 60-day trial. That's 2 months free of no hassle, stress-free shipping.
ShipStation.com.
Sorry, go to ShipStation.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the page and type in TasteBuds. ShipStation, make ship happen. This too, Sal. You know what I've seen on some of the high end is not the term I would use, but some of the not kitschy is the wrong term too, but some of the
Why don't you use the right term?
I'm trying to, but you got me flustered right now. All right. But somebody you go into one of these like cocktail suave, like sort of hip
Soirees.
neighborhood spots, you know what I mean? That have a very limited menu and like craft cocktails and that kind of thing. Like a kind of swanky,
Where are we going
whatever.
with this?
Swank is the word I would use.
Okay.
I've seen on those menus, on their appetizer menu, pigs in a blanket.
Ironically.
It's not ironic.
It
It's
is.
taking something and elevating it because it's able to be elevated for the same reason you see deviled eggs on those menus a lot.
I can't believe
I've
you
never
sat
seen
down-
potato skins,
I
ever.
can't believe you sat down here and you were trying to make a class argument for the cocktail weenie. It's
saying-
called a pig in a blanket.
Yeah, pork.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, potato skins. It's disgusting sounding. It's disgusting
The
sounding.
potato has skin on it.
Yeah, and a pig is pork. What's your point?
And the pastry is a blanket?
Yeah.
No, it's called a pig in a blanket, Joe. You can't argue upscale. Come on.
I will argue that it's more upscale than a goddamn potato
It's one
skin.
note, babe. It's one note. How
It's
many
not
are you going
one
to eat?
note.
How many are
you
you
go
going to eat?
through a flaky crust
Good luck
with a butteriness to it.
And then you're going to be
you
burping
hit that
up,
hot
You're
dog.
going to be burping all day on. You're going to be
Second
burping up pigs in a blanket all day.
Second bite, I dip it into some mustard on the second bite. It's not one note.
Sorry, what'd you just say?
I said I dip it into mustard on the second
What'd
bite.
you do on the first bite?
I bite it, then I go to mustard for the second bite.
See, you're a pig.
Why?
You're biting it and then you're dipping it in the mustard.
Not
for
in
the second
community
bite?
mustard. I put it a little on my own plate.
You didn't say that.
Oh, you.
Now,
You.
Sal, at the last Super Bowl party, did you see him with his own dip?
He's seen me with a million dips. I've never dipped
No.
twice ever.
He probably
Ever.
double dips. He probably double dips. I'll keep an eye on it from now on. You telling me that you make your own mustard from their other mustard?
I pick up one of the
You dip,
little
you put it-
plates made available at any decent party spread, and I take a disposable spoon and I scoop some of my own mustard into the thing. And
I take one of the little
if I
plates
am
made
gonna
available.
Dip, if I were to dip after I bit, I flip it and go unbit end into the dip.
Okay, well, that's what you should be doing. You want a cookie for it?
Is that legal, though? With COVID, is that legal?
I know. I don't even know if
Well,
that's
this
legal.
is all pre-COVID. I haven't been to a Super Bowl party in 6 years at this point.
Joe, a cocktail weenie is look, it has its place. I like them, but it is
That's what the
bottom of the barrel.
By the way, that's what the whites used to say about all other races in this country. They have their place. God,
Don't do that. Don't project.
You made it about race and class.
Yeah. All you gotta do is mention McDonald's, and you got the Joe DeRosa trifecta. Wait. It's bottom of the barrel stuff, the cocktail weenie. It's okay.
Babe, they're serving potato skins at fast food restaurants sometimes. And what are you
They
talking
can't even
about?
serve cocktail weenies at fast food restaurants.
Buddy, you're the crux of your argument. The crux of your
Super
Annie
Bowl.
Ann's argument was that goddamn pretzel dog. Why? Because it's amazing.
It's because it's wrapped in Annie Ann's greatest.
Hey,
Listen to me,
So
listen to
a pig
me.
in a blanket can't be a mini pretzel dog? Because I've seen those too. My cousin has a pretzel shop. She sells platters of a mini pretzel dog.
Would you run out of the oxygen? Listen to me. we base this argument on, let's just call it the parameters of a Super Bowl party. What would I rather see at a Super Bowl party? I think I'm rather going tater skins.
Okay.
Babe, they just have depth. They got a little substance. There's a lot going on.
There's not a lot going on.
They're less common. I appreciate them more.
But
if I saw a platter of 150 little cocktail weenies piled on top of each other with a jar of mustard next to it, and I saw a tray of
not a jar of mustard. You put it in a serving bowl.
A bowl of mustard.
Stop downgrading the way my food is presented.
You can put it in a Tiffany serving bowl. I don't give a shit.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I see a piping hot plate of potato skins. I'm going potato skins. What are you eating first?
Let me bring another thing into this. Sour cream is your dress up.
I love it.
I love it too. Sour cream, the Big J. Okerson of foods.
Why? I don't get it.
Because it just is just Jersey as Jersey comes. Sour cream.
He's Philly like you. I love sour cream.
I love it too. You know who else loves it?
What?
Big J. Okerson. All right. Cocktail weenie, a Dijon mustard. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Let me set up a hypothetical for you. Okay.
Yes.
You come to a gathering. Okay. There's only cocktail weenies. Only. That's it. You leave. You eat. You leave. You eat. You leave. You know, whatever. Only cocktail weenies. You come
I'm there all day.
You come to another party.
Yeah.
There's only potato skins.
Yeah.
You leave.
Yeah.
When you tell somebody about the party, which one are you railing harder on?
Potato skins.
Not true. You're lying to me. You're looking at my
I'm
face.
not
and
lying to you.
Why?
Cocktail weenies are my favorite party appetizer or hors d'oeuvre, whatever word you want to give it. They're my favorite of all time. I get genuinely excited. I will buy sometimes a box of cocktail weenies and make them and eat them by myself.
Can you snip that? And I need that clip, please. What do you just put on a little cocktail music? You walk around the house with a toothpick?
I walk around the house. I put on a black and white, sort of French maid's outfit, and I have a night by myself. But now, I'm telling you, I love pigs in a blanket. I've loved them forever. Somebody said earlier on here, pigs in a blanket are the snack of a loving mother. Potato skins are a snack from a drunk frat boy, which I agree.
I mean, literally reverse that.
No.
Yes, potato skins are a treat from a loving mother. Frat boys eat cocktail weenies. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Look at this. This lady doesn't even know what it is. Go back up, pimp. Just, no, right there. I'd rather eat potato skin than animal skin wrapped around mystery meat. What does that even mean? It's not animal skin wrapped around.
Well, I guess the skin of a hot dog is...
Oh, give me a break.
The skin of a hot dog is animal skin wrapped around mystery meat, which is the center of the hot dog. She knows what she's talking about.
No one, and I repeat, no one wants a little wiener in their hand. That's funny.
Okay, what about this? They've been out a while. Okay?
Good.
They've been out a while. What tastes better after they've been out a while?
Without a doubt, pigs in a blanket.
I disagree.
Dude, potato skins. First of all, you like to make this argument sometimes. Potato skins are for old people. I agree. But you like to make this argument where you go, if you don't get it right out of the oven, they get cold. That's how all food works, Sal.
That's not what I said.
You said it earlier. You said it a lot of times if you don't get them right out of the oven, they're cold.
Well, they do get cold quick.
Any food gets cold quick. That's how food works.
Now, if I take a potato skin out of the oven and a pig in a blanket out of the oven at the exact same time,
no,
the potato skin is more dense, is holding heat longer, for sure.
It's a potato skin. When a potato skin gets cold, it becomes an unedible. It tastes like you're eating a raw potato that has plastic cheese on top of it. It sucks.
You're being sold a bill of goods.
Hippie is shaking his head. Yes,
with cocktail weenies, you're being sold a bill of goods. It's trash, Joe. It comes. They come only frozen. It's just nothing to it.
As opposed to what? Only frozen. As opposed to what? As opposed to the potato skins?
People make potato skins.
People make pigs in... My mom used to make her own pigs in a blanket.
Okay.
You get the croissant, the Pillsbury croissant thing, and you make them. It's not hard to do.
But it's just the same bite over and over and over. If I'm comparing it
How is potato skin not the same bite over and over? It's potato, cheese, and bacon if you're lucky.
You keep leaving out the chives. And it's like one of my favorite parts.
I got news for you, bub. I've had chives on top of potato skins. I can't even taste the chive. It's just something that sort of crunches. It's almost like having lettuce on top of it. It's adding no flavor.
I'm sorry that your palate is not distinct enough for the chive.
Oh man! All right. Well, listen, we got to go. We got to go to the votes, right, Pimpy?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Huh?
It's called Pigs in a Blanket,
Doesn't matter.
and you're talking class.
Doesn't matter. Well, only because you're putting your shit food above my food. How dare you?
You go to a nice bar and grill. You sidle up at the bar. You order a nice cold pint of beer. You're watching a game. You're watching your soaps, whatever you're watching. They drop a plate of piping hot potato skins in front of you, or a tray of little weenies. Which one do you want more?
Don't you dare say microwave. Don't you dare.
No, I was saying micro, but like little weenies.
I'm excited I'm more excited for the pigs in the blanket. Do I like a potato skin? Yes. I am telling you what happens every time. I go, oh shit, potato skins. I bite it and I go, this tastes like a lot of potato and very little of the part I wanted, which was the cheese and the bacon. And now I have to dunk this repeatedly over and over in sour cream. And now this has just become a vehicle to move New Jersey into my mouth.
It's one.
And that's it.
I like the potato skin because it combines everything in a single bite. Everything is loaded on top of that skin.
Same bite over and over. Same bite as you're saying is not the case.
The bite has layers to it. It has depth. There's so many. There's different. There's different consistencies. It's crunchy. It's soft. It's creamy. It's got a little crisp with the chives and the bacon. It has melted cheese. It's a lot going on. It's complex. A pig in a blanket is not complex, dude.
All right.
Again. It's not bad, but I don't think it's beating a potato skin.
Somebody said Chris in a blanket is something I would like to consume. Piggy's Babe. I know Joe will get mad, but come on, who passed up Chrissy D in a blanket? I'm not mad at all. It's the team I'm on. Piggy in a blanket.
Wait, scroll up 1 sec. My mom calls pigs in a blanket Jesus in a blanket, and we used to eat them at Christmas time.
That's so weird.
That's weird,
That's
bro.
a contender for the win. That's so weird. All right. Wonder how many responders will consider the word party when casting their vote. It's pigs all day, babe.
This is a good battle. Potato skins, don't get me wrong, I love the PIBs, but I don't need to be reminded that's exactly what I am when I'm scoffing down sausages wrapped in bacon on a cold day.
Wait. Again, sausages wrapped in bacon is not a pig in a blanket. What old man is picking potato skins? Keep going down, Pip.
Scroll up a little bit. Potato skins remind me of my white teach
Midwestern childhood.
Sitting around the dinner table clogging our arteries. Good memories. Finally, an even battle. Potato skins are dry. It can only be helped with sour cream. Pigs in a blanket not only bring my mouth joy, but the name is fun.
Great point.
Pigs in a blanket is like an electric blanket on a frigid New York morning in February. It's like a fucking hug. Contrastly, nobody ever peels the potatoes right. The potatoes are always undercooked or overcooked, and just because there's toppings doesn't mean no salt.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to put pigs in a blanket versus a tray of undercooked potato skins you had one time.
But I'm
asking you to judge it at the merit of the dish the right way.
But you can't do that because we always argue the merit of the dish is most of the time it's not good. That's the point. Pig in a blanket, American classic. Potato skins is communist.
It looks like I might get demolished here. Shout out to the potato skin, literal trash that has been fashioned itself into a staple appetizer.
All right, that's actually a guy.
Pig in a blanket, you can grab a handful, shake them all around in your hand, and then funny John Decker.
Potato skins are usually
pop one in your mouth as you walk around. Potato skins are usually dry, and you're trying to talk with partially chewed potato in your teeth. Who are you doing?
Let's give John the retweet. Follow John at Nurse J 1973, and let's also retweet the Jesus in a blanket one. That was so odd, man. Like I just want to give it some light.
Well, I could tell you right now, according to these comments, it looks like I'm in for an 80-20 drubbing.
Also, follow at Maddie MADDIE KUTZA. All right, gang.
Okay, here we go. It's time for a little humble pie. Let's get a drum roll.
Only 7,000 votes.
Yeah, they changed the algorithm now that we don't get like we used in a half hour. We used to get about double that at least.
Pip?
By the end of the day, we get 50,000. But
you ready?
Yeah.
You got any plugs before we do this? Because we got to wrap.
Yeah, I got plugs.
We already plugged our shows at the top.
All right. On March 11th, I'm playing the Ryman in Nashville. March 12th, I'm playing Tivoli Theater in Chattanooga. I am about to start playing I might be playing New York City on May 14th. A very special place that I will announce soon. And everything else is still on sale. Detroit and Pittsburgh, we just did, right? Because this is next Monday. Detroit and Pittsburgh, thanks for coming out. Those are 4 great sold-out shows. I'm projecting.
Joe DeRosa info for all my upcoming shows. I got Austin coming up soon. I have Philadelphia coming up soon. I believe I'm going to be at South by Southwest. So I'll also be at Comedy Fort in June. So come out and see me at one of those gigs. And then, of course, Joey Rose's Bar and Sandwich Shop.
Yeah.
174 Rivington Street.
Do it, babe.
JoeyRosesNYC.com.
Love it. And I just gotta shout out Albany because we're trying to sell a second show. DC, Madison, and Chicago trying to sell out those second shows. So if you guys are listening, don't wait any longer. Here we go. SalVulcanoComedy.com for the tickets. Better Party Appetizer. Pimp is choosing Pigs in a Bee.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow,
still close.
way closer than we thought. Did not reflect the commentary.
Finally a win.
That score. Joey gets a win under his belt. 53.9% Pigs in a Blanket to 46.1% Potato Skins. Wow. Okay, I thought I was going to get slaughtered. That's actually it's under 4%
Not bad.
margin. We
Not
call
bad.
under 5% rematch margins, which, by the way, why don't we ask the people what they want to see rematched more than anything else?
All right.
It has to have been under a 5% deficit, but let us know where you want to see the first big rematch going.
Okay.
And the only thing that was a dead on tie was egg salad, tuna salad.
All right. Folks.
Wow. Congrats to you, babe.
Thanks, buddy. I still love you.
I love you too.
These buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. 2 fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right.